From Newmarket, Aurora.
Speaker, my question is to the Minister of Transportation. Speaker, the Auditor General's report raised serious concerns about the Ministry's ability to inspect our bridge infrastructure. On April 6th of this year, the Minister was made aware in a meeting of serious safety concerns related to the deteriorating condition of a series of culverts underneath the Trans-Canada Highway just west of the city of Sudbury. On April 15th, a letter signed by Gerard Mulhern, professional engineer, was delivered to the Minister in follow-up to that meeting, urging the Minister to engage an independent professional engineer to visually inspect these culverts. The letter clearly states, and Speaker, I quote, "Most of the culverts are at risk of immediate structure failure. This would subsequently result in a deadly failure of the pavement overhead." Speaker, to date, the Minister has not responded to the letter. Will the Minister agree today to order an independent investigation of these culverts?
Minister.
I want to tell the member that the Ministry of Transportation does that kind of inspections which he has described at this time. I also met with the people that the member met with, and that's most appropriate as a critic in the field of transportation. I, as minister, these are people I met with were from the Cement Association. They believe that that concrete should be used in all of these, and that's the business they happen to be in. And they truly believe in their heart of hearts that the proposals that they have are most beneficial. If you would talk to the people who are in the steel industry, who make steel culverts, they would make the case that what they provide is most appropriate. However, in answer to the member's question, we are always prepared to look carefully at all of these structures to ensure that indeed they meet the safety requirements of Ontario.
Supplementary.
Speaker, I am so surprised at the Minister's response. This is not about lobbying for concrete or steel. It's about lobbying for safety. Speaker, a teenager died in the city of Greater Sudbury in May 2006 after she drove her car into a crater created after a steel culvert collapsed. An engineering report into the failure of that culvert by an independent consultant identified many of the same problems that currently exist with Highway 17 culverts that are being brought to the Minister's attention. I ask the Minister this question: why, in the light of these safety concerns, and if the question is simply to order an independent investigation of those culverts to ensure their integrity, why does the Minister not agree to order that independent investigation and ensure the safety of motorists on that Trans-Canada Highway?
Sir.
I know that first of all, I hope that, and he wasn't, I'm sure, the Minister was mischaracterizing my response as a lobbying effort. I simply wanted to point out that the people I had met with were the same people he did. And there are people from the Concrete Association who genuinely believe in their heart of hearts that their product is better than those who would be in the steel industry who believe that their product is better. We engaged a structural engineering expert to perform an independent assessment of the Ministry's bridge inspection standards and practices. You'll notice from the Auditor's report. And I know, having been a Minister of Transportation, the member would have faith in the fact that members of the Ministry of Transportation are always concerned, first and foremost, about safety, and are on an ongoing basis conducting appropriate inspections without having necessarily independent people there. But we don't object.
New question.